SCP-087 is located on the campus of Redacted. The doorway leading to SCP-087 is constructed of reinforced steel with an electro-release lock mechanism. It has been disguised to resemble a janitorial closet consistent with the design of the building. The lock mechanism on the doorknob will not release unless redacted volts are applied in conjunction with counterclockwise rotation of the key. The inside of the door is lined with 6 centimeters of industrial foam padding. SCP-087 is an unlit platform staircase. Stairs descend on a 38-degree angle for 13 steps before reaching a semicircular platform of approximately 3 meters in diameter. Descent direction rotates 180 degrees at each platform. The design of SCP-087 limits subjects to a visual range of approximately 1.5 flights. A light source is required for any subjects exploring SCP-087, as there are no lighting fixtures or windows present. Lighting sources brighter than 75 watts have shown to be ineffective, as SCP-087 seems to absorb excess light. Subjects' reports and audio recordings confirm the distressed vocalizations from what is presumed to be a child between the ages of Redacted and Redacted. The source of the distress calls is estimated to be located approximately 200 meters below the initial platform. However, any attempts to descend the staircase have failed to bring subjects closer to the source. The depth of descent calculated from Exploration 4, the longest exploration, is shown to be far beyond both the possible structure of both the building and geographical surroundings. At this time, it is unknown if SCP-087 has an endpoint. SCP-087 has undergone 4 recorded video explorations by D-Class personnel. Each subject conducting an exploration has encountered SCP-087-1, which appears as a face with no visible pupils, nostrils, or mouth. The nature of SCP-087-1 is entirely unclear, but it has been determined that it is not the source of the pleading. Subjects exhibit feelings of intense paranoia and fear when faced with SCP-087-1, but it is undetermined whether said feelings are abnormal or simply natural reactions. Over a period of 2 weeks following Exploration 4, several members of the staff and students from the Redacted campus reported knocking at a variable rate of 1 to 2 seconds per knock, coming from the interior of SCP-087. The door leading to SCP-087 has been fitted with 6 centimeter thick industrial padding. All reports of knocking have since ceased. Welcome to SCP-087 in virtual reality. This is a game that's actually part of a larger project which is called SCP-087 VR Survivor, but unfortunately the game has been dead for about 3 years now, I think it is. The community has since abandoned the project and the developer has also given up with the game. Fortunately though, he was, before he ended up abandoning the project, he was able to reconstruct, I believe, the original SCP-087 entirely in virtual reality. I'm not sure if it has the same sort of graphics and texture pack. For me, it's been about 8, maybe more years since I last explored this game, or since I last watched this game. So to be able to do it myself is going to be interesting, to say the least. It's definitely got a very creepy atmosphere already. But we're on floor 1, and I figured we'd just go and see what we can kind of make happen. Now, I'm not entirely sure if this game is going to be complete or not, so we're going to see how far we can get, and if it doesn't seem to work out in the end, then I will go back and, I guess attempt to play this game on desktop mode instead. The movement system is very clunky because it's kind of early days. I have to use like a bit of a Steam VR plugin to kind of manually turn myself using this hand, as opposed to doing it via like the classic analog stick snap turn. As you can see, like walking around is kind of linked to this analog stick, which should be turn, but oh well, it's fine. It serves its purpose and it looks pretty good as well. And that staircase is very shallow. Is that the crying kid? It's so faint. I think it is. It almost sounds like there's a bird stuck in here. From my perspective, anyway. How strange. There's no sprint button, so I think we have to go down this quite slowly. Which is okay. And hopefully while nothing happens, I can explain a bit more about this game. So originally he just wanted to kind of recreate the game here, or the original 087 in virtual reality, which, to be fair, pretty cool concept. I'm already loving it. It's super creepy, that's for sure. But afterwards he decided that the game is maybe a bit too outdated for the current times, and he thought that he personally could do a bit better and make a bit more of a horror experience rather than what he claims this game to be, a jump scare simulator. It's been a while for me, so I don't know if there is going to be jump scares. Most likely, if it's based on an old game, but I guess we'll get there when we get there. True to the lore, I guess, the crying is pretty much the same distance all the way down, not getting any further away or any closer. Yes, so he decided that it would be best to kind of upgrade the game, and he came up with a game idea which is SCP-087 VR Survivor. What this was intended to be was a bit of like a more of an exploration of SCP-087, but from almost like a roguelike perspective. So it had crafting elements, you were able to craft a bed for yourself, campfires, torches, weapons, things like that. Ooh, we have a ghost! And then each time you kind of died and you would go back in and explore 087 as if from like a different perspective. That's super cool. Are we gonna... Is this the end for us already? Hello, ghosty! Ooh, ghosty disappeared. Is ghosty behind us? No? Okie doke. But I can go back and show you at the end of this one if you want. Have a bit of a look at what the project was originally designed to be and what, well, it never ended up being, basically. I had bought this game before because I thought it would be a really interesting concept to do, but as soon as I jumped into that new game mode, it was really awful. you will see when we get there. And it's a shame that it never really kind of took off and became anything special. Now, according to the document, 087 has no clear end. So, the fact that the floors are numbered is kind of interesting. We could be going up until like floor maybe like 10,000 and just keep going. Although I can imagine we'll probably be killed before then by whatever sort of ghosty demon entity this thing seems to be. Hello. Ooh. Another one disappears. It's not too bad so far. Kind of just getting into the atmosphere. The annoying part, I guess, would be once you've kind of come this far and you have to try and go backwards again. Say you managed to survive the staircase, or you got to, say, like floor 1,000, you didn't die, you didn't lose your sanity, you somehow managed to get all the way through this without going completely bonkers, dying, killing yourself, etc. You got to go back. That's a long way. And there's nothing worse than walking up a set of stairs, knowing that there's something potentially behind you. You do that kind of like weird curved back awkward run up the stairs, which looks completely ridiculous from someone else's perspective, but from your perspective it's entirely justified because there's a hand right behind you trying to kill you. Ooh, I don't know if you can see there's another ghost on that floor there. Is that unlucky 13? It is. Uh-oh. That ain't good. Okay, looks like a similar situation to what we had before. I'm okay with that. Just a casual blink. And the ghost is gone. That's good. There's been many other kind of recreations of this game, and depending on how long this video lasts, I think I will jump into like a more updated version of this, just so we can kind of see how the game's evolved over time, because it is really old. But the concept of it's always the same, and it's such a like really interesting SCP. The fact that no one really knows what it's about, what's inside of it, it's pretty exciting. Oh, and it's not ending anytime soon, that's for sure. Floor 15. I was also doing a bit of research, and it turns out that SCP-087B was a game that came out after the original SCP-087 game, which this one's based on. Oh no. This guy's got a hand. Do you think these are like souls of the people that were here before? He's doing like a kind of like freaky hand gesture. I don't like this ghost. Okay. Sure. Whatever you say, game. But yeah, so after the original SCP-087 came out, some other guy thought, you know what, I could do it, and created SCP-087B. SCP-087B kind of took off within the community. Everyone started sharing it around, and the game kind of grew. It got a lot of coverage from big YouTubers. I know Markiplier played it all the way back when. And from that, I guess the developer got a lot more confidence and started upgrading the game here and there. And eventually, I guess the end of this story is that game, SCP-087B, eventually kind of evolved and became what SCP Containment Breach is today. Which is really cool. It's nice to know like the origin stories of the developer there. How he originally got involved by just doing a bit of like a taster teaser game. I think he made 087B in a week, and then after it got like a lot more traction, it grew into Containment Breach. That's really cool. Now, despite the fact that the kids crying shouldn't be getting louder, I think it is. I think we're getting closer to the kids' laughter. Crying. This is not a laughing situation. But yeah. Oh. It's getting very loud. There's another voice. Don't know if you hear it. Like a deep, almost like groany voice. Oh no. Hello? Wouldn't it be crazy if there actually is a kid stuck down here? Time stands... It's a woman? In like a big dress? Well, this I wasn't expecting. Hello? Hello? Ooh, ooh, I'm back. I'm back. Well, that was weird. Ooh, it keeps going dark. I think that's like a patch of darkness. That's weird. Bit of a glitch. Oh, that's a very different noise that's emanating now. Something a lot more sinister down here. When are we gonna see No Face? That's a bright set of eyeballs. Ah, okay. Interesting. It could have been eyeballs, it could have been a couple of flies for all we know. So, you know, not the end of the world. Need to try and like work out where my play space is in all of this. To try and navigate it. I could manually turn around, but the trouble is that affects the stabilization system, and it would become incredibly shaky. So I have to use this like, whatever this is. Just chugging on down the stairs, another victim of the staircase. Another haunted spirit. Or this could just be us losing our mind. Poof. Big poof. Floor 25. I can understand why he would invent a VR Survivor game. At this point, I'd be definitely looking to set up camp, have a snack. Although, in terms of what you could use once you're in here, like you've got metal bars that you could use for construction, and that's about as good as it gets. So, you know, not the best crafting system ever. But I guess if nobody really knows what is inside of SCP-087, then for all we know we could get to a floor with a door that takes us to a floor that has something a bit more inside of it. You could get to the bottom and it's full of like cartoon characters throwing you a birthday party for all we know. Yes, you have to navigate the stairs and get attacked by like an evil demon, but it could be happy at the end. It could be a challenge. At the end you could get eternal life. Or you could just get mincemeated, you know. It goes both ways. $29. Gonna make it to the big 30. 30. Easy does it. Scoop my way around the corner. And here we go. So far so good. You know, we've seen A couple of like ghostly entities, such as this one coming up here. These sort of things. Not too bad. And a child that looks a lot— oh! That's the first time we've been attacked by a ghost. Maybe attacked is a strong word, but approached dramatically. Not liking that. Yeah, we had the girl who looked like 11 from Stranger Things. And made a weirdly childish kind of crying noise for what she looked like. But I guess the more concerning matter is the red eyes. Dun dun dun. Ooh, another ghostly entity down there. Let's see if this one's also hostile. Probably not, but you never know. 34. Okay, looks similar to all the others. No outshining features. Hello, ghosty ghost. Okay, normal ghost. That's what I like to see. Can always tell the level of my sanity by how shaky my torch is. So far, I like to think that we're doing well. It's quite stable. Any shaking right now is just merely tracking— oh my god, that shadow of the staircase crossing that, I thought someone was sprinting down the stairs after me. Oh, that's not good. That would be a cool concept though. You know, it's silent, you don't even hear it, it's like a sneaky stalking entity that's like at the exact same point that you are, just above you one floor. And occasionally, very occasionally, you could catch a glimpse of it, like over there. Ugh. Wouldn't like that. That would toy with your mental health. Ooh. Hi, No Face. How are you doing? Should we come say hello? Ah! You died! SCP-087 killed you. SCP Foundation destroyed any proof of your existence and started another experiment with 087. Game over. Okay. Now whether or not that's the actual ending, I'm not sure. I guess there's probably a different ending if you went backwards instead of going to face it. Huh. Interesting. Well, here is what the game wanted to eventually turn into, VR Survivor here. So if I click the tutorial, first of all you'll see it's all a bit outdated, text and everything looks a bit dodgy. The main menu is, I mean, what even this is, I don't even know. New menu. But you can see that it's got a lot of kind of like mechanics involved if we just go and explore. So items here, grip button to grab items, move into your inventory, blah blah blah. You have 4 slots of inventory, so use them wisely. But you've got things like wooden planks, stone, I mean whatever this is, kind of looks like, I don't even know, like a sleeping bag rolled up, bit of plastic, something like that. Food, so you have a hunger meter. When your hunger becomes 0, your sanity starts to decrease, blah blah blah, outside of the darkness. By the looks of it, you get to eat cockroaches, human brains if you really fancy, cans of beans, that sort of thing. Yeah, there you go, and I can kind of put it to my face and eat it that way, I believe. As to where my inventory actually is, I don't really know. I don't think that was properly implemented. Outside of this room is darkness. Going inside of it will decrease your sanity, but fire can dissolve the darkness. You can take torches to walk through the darkness or build the bonfire to create a safe place in the game. So that's pretty cool. Craft a sleeping bag to increase your sanity, which is also pretty cool. So it's basically food, sleep, sanity. And then you can craft here. Grab items which you want to use in the crafting system and place them together on the environment. Move your right motion controller close to items and press the trigger button. If items can be combined to create something new, they will disappear and the new item will appear in front of you. Take wood and textile behind you and try to create a torch. So if we just attempt that real quick, I believe that was kind of implemented. So wood is this, I guess texture's this, and then you press the trigger to kind of craft it into something. Maybe it's this, I don't know. Take wood and textile behind you and try to create a torch. There we go. So here's the wood, textiles, boom, torch. Move your right close to items and press the trigger. Ah, so it's the right controller. Which I've probably broken because I've activated. Oh no, there you go. Uh-huh. So yeah, you know, like it's got potential. There's something here. This is like a giant matchstick, which is a bit funny, but that's fine. So the actual goal of the game would be to find the way out of the SCP, or at least survive as long as you can, crafting torches or bonfires to dissolve the darkness around you, create rat traps to eat delicious food, sleep to calm down. SCP-087 Instance 1 can't kill you until your will is strong. That's probably if your will is strong. So as long as you sustain your sanity and hunger, you will live. Remember, your wife and children are waiting for you. Yeah, so weird, basically. It's kind of sad that the game never became anything more. It'd be interesting to see what exactly is out here in the darkness. For some strange reason, the walking is also painfully slow. I don't know how far we'll get before this torch burns out, but basically once it burns out, we're dead anyway, so I think this doesn't really have anything else in it anyway. It looks like, as this is the tutorial, it doesn't really offer much gameplay, so the actual game really kind of just never came to be because of this. I have no idea. I've actually never got this far. I ended up getting mad with the game and deleting it before I ended up getting this far. Crafting the torch was a huge win. I didn't manage to do that the first time. My impatience got the better of me. Yeah, this is just like one huge dark room, so nothing more to see. So there you go. VR Survivor, everybody. So to finish it off, I thought we'd jump into desktop and take a look at the latest 087 game that's kind of come out on itch.io. So you can download this for yourself free via the itch.io website. I'll leave the link down in the description. But this game was developed by a guy called, or maybe a development company called INKGHST or INKGHST. And there's all the other information there if you want to go and check it out for yourself. Made with Game Maker Studio. Interesting. Yeah, so, you know, already kind of like a different atmosphere. Playing document 087-4, exploration 4, radio comms muted. Ah, so this is the longest exploration, basically. Oh my god. I sound so loud. I'm like dun 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 dun. Such heavy footsteps. So they think that sound is a very important thing of this. I'm just going to keep turning it up. We're back. We're back. Just cranking it up, making it very loud. There we go. Jump scares may explode your ears at this point. God, we just fall down the stairs. SCP-087 is an unlit platform staircase located on the campus of Redacted. Ah, it's going to show us the document that way. That's kind of cool. Light source is required for subjects exploring SCP-087, as there are no lighting fixtures or windows present. No siree, there's nothing. Lighting sources brighter than 75 watts have shown to be ineffective, as SCP-087 seems to absorb excess light. Quite like that it kind of takes that. The bottom of SCP-087, if it exists, has not yet been discovered. Ooh, very creepy. Oh, so is the bottom right, I guess, like our depth meter? So we're going down to about 23 meters now, currently. And I guess the bottom left would be our floor count. Yes, floor 10. Ooh. Something's thudding. Oh, got very loud over here. That's not good. Ooh. Could you imagine if you dropped something from the top of the stairs, all the way down the middle? You probably would never hear it hit the floor, if it's meant to be an infinite pit like it suggests. But then I guess it's only a theory. For all we know, it could be more than that. But with the ambience, it almost sounds like there's airflow somewhere, like a rushing wind. I guess eventually, if you really did kind of go down and explore this, then it would be completely silence. The hell is that? Scraping? Ooh, like a knocking sound. It's also interesting that the, whoa, was that like a shadow? Like the field of view. I can't even see to the bottom of this staircase. It's like the darkness is so thick. I think even with like a limited torch, you would see that. So I'm probably going to stop reading these now because I opened the video with it anyway, so you know. But that is the child screaming somewhere in here. He attempts descending the staircase. Oh, that's the crying. Sounds a bit older than a child. Ooh. I don't know if the woman was like part of the original story and whether we're going to come across her in this one as well. Ooh, you can hear the sound of crying beneath you. Uh-oh. Maybe we don't want to go after all. You can estimate that the source is around 6 flights down. Oh, that's okay, I think. Ooh, she is getting louder though. God damn. We found you. Are you okay? Woo, woo. No, the camera. Stay with me, camera. We have to find out the answers. We need to know what this SCP contains for the good of mankind. And then I get to go see my family. Oh, there was the face. Face is here. 0871. Leave me be. After 087's discovery, multiple explorations were conducted into the structure, such as this one. Although if this is meant to be the longest exploration, it really is only like 33 floors, so... Ooh, camera's not enjoying this one bit. It's unknown whether it has an endpoint. Well, that's my job. That's what we're here to find out. I thought we'd made it 6 flights down by now. God, she might be on this one actually. This is so close. Oh! Oh! Don't look behind you! Oh, dear Lord! No face! 105 meters now. At the very depths of this. Ooh. Creepy hole. There is a hole in this wall. Look into the hole. Yes! Hello? It's very dark. It's too dark to see anything. That makes sense. Cool. We live to fight another day. Go back. Oh! Stop it! Stop making me look behind me! No! I want to live! We're being screwed over by the guy that was here before. Spray painted all over me. Ooh! Concrete from the stairs above? A loose piece of concrete has broken and fallen down. Yeah. That's creepy. That wasn't part of the script, guys. Let's keep it going. Oh, I saw the face again to the right side. We are being heavily stalked now. God, but we've made it to 48 flights of stairs. And probably half the time of the original VR game, so you know, I'll take it. Definitely appreciate the pace. I'm not looking behind me. I know he's there! I looked, I said it. I was like, I'm not gonna look behind me. And look behind me at the same time! Stop it! We've only got so much sanity that we can spare to look at you with. Oh, I'm just going for it. I'm just going for it. Don't look behind you. He's toying with you. He wants you to die. Just go. Just go. Just go. Oh! Stop it. He's almost like face punching us. Blood. It sounds like Predator. Is he up the stairs again? No? Okay. Shower time. Oh, it actually drips on your face. That's creepy. Oh. Don't like that. Alright, let's keep going. We've got to find the answers. Whether it costs our life or not. We're a D-class. We were made for this. What I want to know is how the hell they get these recordings back. Although I suppose it might be live streamed, maybe? Another hole. There's a hole in this wall. Would you like to look inside? Yes! Hello? Oh! Sam was hurt behind you. I don't want to look behind me. Ah! Ah! Something knocked you to the ground. video camera was dropped. Come on, get up! Get up! You recover, you pick up the camera and continue. You continue! I suppose there's no turning back now, but even still... Oh, this isn't good. This is not good. No more hole looking. Holes equal bad. Holes equal bad! Ah! He's coming from all angles. I'm losing my mind. I've only got one purpose. Hell. Hell is... Oh, I choose heaven. I choose heaven. But at the same time, with all that we've done, we probably deserve to go to hell. Ah! Oh, have you noticed all the stairs are getting like a little bit more moldy, a little bit more creepy? Ow! Will you stop? No, come on, Torch. Come on, Torch. Ooh, big spike. Big spike. Ooh. Lots of spikes. Lots and lots of spikes. God damn, it really is hell down here. Satan? Is that you? Oh, can I weave my way through here? I don't know if they deal damage or not. Easy does it. Easy does it. This is not looking good. I'm not gonna sleep tonight. If I even make it to tonight. I'm not gonna sleep tonight. Due to the results of the final exploration, no personnel are permitted access to it. Wow. So they looked at this footage and it was that bad, they were like, yeah, I don't even want to send a D-class down here anymore, there's just no point. We've just hit the 200th meter. Massive eyeball! Ah! Oh dear Lord, not good! Not good. That's a lot of blood. That's a lot of blood. Oh boy. Red means bad. Red means hell. We're definitely losing kind of visual footage. It's getting very blurry at this point. Stay with me, camera. Stay with me, camera. So many shadows behind me. So many shadows behind me. Only observed in Exploration 4, a strange organic material covers the walls deep within. It is possible that SCP-087 is a living structure, absorbing and feeding off of organic material inside of it. Well, that would be weird. Shortly after this discovery, the subject dropped the video camera as they were incapacitated by an unknown face. Oh, I don't like that conclusion! No! I don't want to become paste on a wall! I have so much to do, so much to see, so much to explore. Don't you dare make paste of me! Don't you dare make paste of me! Oh. It's coming! There's many of them! Ah! Don't push us down. He's pushing us down. No! Well, I guess this is our life now. Soon after the camera was dropped, signal contact eventually deteriorated into static due to travelling out of range. So it was being streamed back. That's it, we're just forever falling now. Over a period of 2 weeks following Exploration 4, several members of the redacted campus reported knocking coming from the interior of SCP-087. Victims wanting out. It's now been fitted with 6cm thick industrial padding, and the reports have been ceased. Low signal. This is cool though. It's fading. Signal lost. Thank you for playing. So that was the newest version of SCP-087, and I liked it. I liked that it included the document in a bit more of an interactive sense, rather than just kind of like giving it to you at the start. That's really cool. And I guess the visual style was also pretty good. Sound effects and everything, all the like bleeding animations. It added a bit more depth to an otherwise, I guess, like unknown, flat kind of experience. So that was really cool. Oh, we got a gold star for our efforts. Good job. So there we go, that was kind of like my exploration of SCP-087. If you have any experiences with it yourself, then I'd love to kind of hear what you kind of think of the game and the concept. Do you have any theories of what kind of awaits down there? There's a couple of like the other explorations as well are listed on the SCP Wiki site, so if you want to read about them, I'll leave a link in the description where you can go and check out SCP-087's other kind of stories. Other than that, thank you very much for watching, and I hope to see you in the next one. So until then, goodbye!